Remember when we were in the feed chamber where the shrine is? I made mention they had a tunnel that walked through to the door for the hotel. So this is just the tunnel. So the wall supposed to be the tunnel. They walk through this place. A soldier would stand here to command or direct them to walk faster. They were weak and tied in chains. So by his command, they can double up their steps to the door or the gate of no return. So once you've seen it,
This is so you jump?
I said they moved from the feed chamber to the
from
door.
there, okay, this side. So this is the gate of no return? No, it's down. What is this place?
That's the door of no return.
No, that's the tunnel they use. The fence, the tunnel, they have to walk all the way to this side. From that shrine, go down here. From the shrine. So you go. Okay,
Since you are very tired.
that's where
I said since you are tired.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like it.
Maybe you're enjoying yourself.
Yes. I always wanted to be a
Once they have selected you to rape you, not because you've been killing. Yes, they are coming to rape you, so they have to give you a bath.
Oh, okay.
But if not, you're staying and they don't care whether you've been killing or not. Alright, so from the feed chamber, they walk through the tunnel and this would be the exit point. The place was also blocked in the same year, just as they blocked the entrance. So they walk out this way, then they join the females out, then they move from this end. So let's see the female sections before.
So this is the place they have to pass. The ones they have to rape.
So once you see the place, you move from the entrance. Once you see the place, you move. Alright, so from this section used to be a female punishment cell. You know, some of the females in here were selected to be raped, and some were brave enough to fight back. Once you fight back, they bring you in this chamber to spend 7 to 10 good days. Your stay in here, that smaller hole there is where you defecate, you urinate, you do other stuff in there. The door here had a metal gate. This space, you get your food once a day. Just to starve you so you get a change of mind. Because most often in the castles, they were being fed twice a day. And these twice a day itself was not enough. It took a few getting it once a day so you get a change of mind. And some in here couldn't contain the condition, so had to avail themselves for rape. They take you from this place, send them upstairs, give them the wash before they take them to bed. Once you are seen pregnant in the castle, they take you from the dungeon to take care of you to give birth. After giving birth, you are allowed to breastfeed the baby for some months. Then you, the mother, you report back to the dungeons for the next available to take it from this place. Then the babies are to be taken care of by the nurse and the doctors. Once they grow, then they bring them to the church to be educated. And these were the kids I made mention, becoming elite in the society. When the trip ended, some left this place, others also stayed behind. In Ghana, where the Denmark stayed, like Accra, Volta region, today we have names like Morgans, Wales, Van der Poel, Van Dijks, and where the English and the Dutch also stayed, we have the Swanseas, the Smiths, the William, the Wilberforce, the Jeffersons, and the Simpsons. Most of them are descendants of the mulattoes as well. We move this way.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Alright, so we stand right inside the female dungeons. And those days, the female dungeons had these two chambers. One in here, the other also directly opposite us. And about 150 of them will be here. The same numbers also will be within the chamber. Other one. No, one would say this place looks a bit spacious than one of the males. But in terms of the condition, I use this place was worse. Because aside the pool and other stuff they had here, every month they used to ministries. So imagine you staying here for 2, 3, 4 months and nobody comes to pick you to rape you. It means they have to live in here within your menses. So you can imagine the stench, the infection, the pains they have to endure whilst awaiting shipment in. Most of them, due to the infection, also as a result, causing and dying in there. You die, your body moves straight into the sea as well. The females have these children, these small holes like their ventilation. They had an extra one there. Just that this place was blocked with metal, so we didn't get a chance to escape from this place. The main reason why they added females to the trade was they knew once they have the females, they had to give birth to multiply the numbers of the captives out there as well. Let's see the door from the time. Why didn't they bury them when they died?
How many can we tell?
Yes, ma'am. You didn't explain my question.
Yes, I'm going to explain it. They were not buried up because those days they were not treated as animals, neither were they treated as humans. They were seen to be cargoes. Are you sure once, let's say, your cargo, or let me say, your spoon gets spoiled, are you going to actually bury it or you throw it away? That wasn't mine because I was not there. Alright, so we stand right in front of the door of no return. The original door happens to be very short and narrow. Later widened when the trade ended because Cape Coast became the capital city of Gold Coast. And this castle was also made the administrative headquarters for areas the English were controlling in Africa. So they had to make the door bigger one for goods to moving out from the harbor they created out there. Once you walk out of the door, you lose your right as a human being, you lose your connection with your people, and you lose your true identity as an African. Because out there, you lose your name, you lose your language, you lose everything that actually makes you a black person. The only thing that probably you have left is a skin that identifies you as a black person. Today, we're not slaves. We all go through the same law of no return. And then we are sure to return back and so on. Join me outside.
Amen.
This time I just go office.
Yes.
How do I have fishing?
Alright, so those days, through the short door, you walk out. Soldiers, merchants, captains of the ship, police that came out of the castle. So they were not meant to use the door for return. They meet them here. The captives in chains, together with some soldiers, would walk on the canoes. The canoe would pick them into the bigger ship. By no movement from the shores to the bigger ship, then jet them. So then had to jump overboard from the system. They were in chains, sometimes ropes. So if I do jump, maybe I get to pull out the ship. Take it to the bigger ship, they unchain them, would lay them on flat like sardines. They were laid head, tail, as well in numbers. Then they moved them from this place. Some were sent to the southern part of the Americas, that is to Brazil, Argentina, and other areas. Others were sent to the Caribbean lands like Haiti, Jamaica, Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Antigua, and other areas. Then others too had it to the north, Florida, Carolina, New York, Mississippi, and other areas as well. Then once the exchange was done, others were also moved back to Europe. In Europe, most of them were shipped to Liverpool, Bristol, London, Manchester in terms of numbers. Then France, Portugal, and other areas also had a portion. Those days, this whole area we stand was actually called European Beach. No black person was allowed here. All this area we stand was forbidden to see the blacks, unlike today we see as a fishing harbor. And behind us, we have the door of return. So let us return, then we get to conclude our tour, right at where the Aquaba sign is.